Hi, my name is David Alfa. Today I will be charging you up, or rather inspiring you or encouraging you to take that step now. Yes, what I'm saying is like a double-edged sword. I'm speaking to myself, I'm speaking to many people out there who are still hesitant in releasing that thing. Oh yes, you know what I'm talking about. In releasing that product, in releasing that media content especially. Today I'll be focusing on releasing that media content now. You've held it for too long. Release that media content now. Do not fall prey. Do not become a tragic example of what has bedeviled Africans for a long time. We have people who live and die without leaving a record of their errors, their mistakes, even their trade secrets, as the case may be. People die without leaving anything for the next generation to read. Oh yes. Taken for example, any man in Nigeria, for example, who is still alive that is 70 years of age and does not have any written epistle of his life. Just your life story is enough. If you don't have your life story, I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to you. If you don't have your life story written down for the next generation to live and to read, and you leave this world, sorry, you have cheated this generation. You have created the same lacuna that caused a lot of people to reinvent the wheel. People repeat the mistakes of others. Why? Because they refuse to make attempts to record, put in writing their successes, especially their errors, their mistakes and failures. Oh yes. Thereby allowing the next generation to come up without anything to read. We're not talking about the fact that very few people love to read. Okay, but we are looking at the reality before us. We hold back what we should have released for the world to read. Talking about media content. Release that book now. Release that song now. Release that film like that. Yes, it's okay like that. Release it. Because the more you keep it, the more you keep changing it. Why? Human beings are progressive. Especially if you're a creative person, your imagination grows. As your knowledge base expands and grows, you keep changing something that would have been a blessing to someone. You are not writing for your future. Yes, you are not creating these contents for your future. You are creating them for your past. What do I mean creating content for the past? For example, I'll soon be 40, okay? I have experiences, good, bad, ugly experiences that if only I can put them down, that is my past. Somebody will not reinvent the wheel. So you see, I may not need this knowledge in quote for the future. Okay, so I'm not writing for my future, I'm writing for my past. I'm writing for the audience in my past. As simple as your marital experiences, your premarital experiences, if you can just put it down, you'll be saving somebody from reinventing the wheel. Oh yes, that is what we're talking about. So do not keep back, do not hold back that media content. Do not hold back that music. Oh yes, when you listen to it 1, 2, 3 or 5 times, you have improved, so you wouldn't like it. But the message, someone needs that message. So don't expect to write your last book as your first book. Don't expect to create your first film, your last film as your first film. Allow yourself to grow on the job. Allow yourself to grow on the job. So when you engage these contents by inspiration, put them down, release it. That's why there's what we call revise edition. So don't keep revising books that have not been read by anybody. Do you get what I'm saying? So release that book now, release that film now, release that product now. You have different products, variation, improvement, 2.0, 1.0, 3.0, 4.0. Do not expect to release 10.0 when you've not even dropped 1.0. Yes, I'm not negating the need for proper preparation, okay? But too much analysis leads to unproductive paralysis. Too much analysis. Until you move, the Red Sea will not divide. Do not carry the headache of another crew member. I repeat, do not carry the headache of another crew member. No vision is given to an individual for him or her to start and finish it with his or her knowledge alone. Somebody somewhere is designed to come into play. So write the vision, know what you want to do, release that book first. Let's talk about media content. We'll look at other role participation and crew role distinctions. But right now, you need to release that book. I'm here to tell you to release that book. Release it like that. Oh, yes, they will criticize me. Why do people hold back media content? Of course, they are afraid of the unknown, fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of being criticized. Oh, yes, I've been in this shoe. What I'm telling you right now, I'm speaking to you, not to people in my future. I'm speaking to somebody who is experiencing what I'm experiencing. This is not the best that you can hear, but this is enough to push you to the next level. If only you understand that the time for you to release that book is now. If you've not had anything before I move to the next subsection, if you've not had anything so far, release that book now. You will grow, but do not hold back. Don't be growing in the secret. That is contestable, okay? So do not quote me out of context. But with respect to what I'm saying, do not grow too long in the secret. What is growing too long in the secret? For example, this is someone's book. This is Pastor Jemima's book. This is her first book, the one I did with her. There are improvements on this book that are reflected here. So, but the message is correct. So release that message. Once the message is correct, release it. So to round up on this first part of releasing it like that, release that content anyhow. Anyhow means any of the hows. There are so many ways of getting things done. Just release it any of the ways, okay? A lot of us are waiting for perfection while we lose touch of excellence. Excellence is achievable, excellence is attainable, but perfection is meant to be pursued but never achieved. It's a thin line that separates the pursuit of excellence from the pursuit of perfection. Oh yes, we are pursuing perfection thinking we are pursuing excellence. Excellence is measurable. Excellence is quantifiable. Oh yes, there are, just like your grading system, there are places where 70% is excellent, 80% is excellent. So why do you prevent yourself from launching out because of the 5% inefficiency or 5% inadequacy or 5% imperfection? So do not major in the minor and minor in the major. Release that book. If you attain 50%, let it go. Why? As long as the message is correct, okay, somebody will listen to that message, his or her life will be changed. Let it go. Oh, the production quality is poor. Yes, once upon a time, as a church boy that I am, we used to say, listen to the message, but do not listen to the melody. Okay? It's a phase that you are in. Do not be afraid of starting small or starting poor. Poor is what? 30. But what you have is more than 50%. You have 60%. You have 70%. You are comparing your first book with somebody who has produced his 20th or 50th book. Come on. So, don't be afraid of criticism. In the next subsection, I will tell you how to handle the hot coal of critics and use it for your own progress. If you've not had anything, you've had the need to launch it now. As long as the message is correct, okay? Perfection is meant to be pursued but never attained. However, excellence is attainable. Excellence is gradable, okay? Excellence is not a destination, it's a journey. And it's a goalpost that keeps changing. Oh yes, what is called excellence today will become mediocrity tomorrow. So the more you keep that content that seems so excellent now, more than it meets, it becomes a mediocre job. in the next few weeks. So do not allow improvement happen to your media content. Do not allow life happen to what you're keeping back. Okay, as long as the message is correct, let it go like that and improve on it. Thank you very much. My name is David Alfa. If you've learned anything in this, okay, let us know. Okay, let us know, because we are doing this for our past, okay, and encouraging somebody to take path in the course of his or her future. Launch out now. Launch out now. Thank you.